Class 12, today we are focusing on the numerical portion from your book chapter solution, and we'll do the unsolved questions which are given in your books. So I am just focusing on the questions, and I'm doing the numericals, so you can do in your classwork copies. Now let's focus on this question 2.73. It's on page number 95. Calculate the freezing point of an aqueous solution of a non-electrolyte having the osmotic pressure of 2.0 atm at 300 Kelvin. Kf value is given 1.86. R value is given. So we have to calculate the freezing point of the aqueous solution. So let's focus on it. What things are given to us and what we have to calculate. As we were doing this question, and we have seen that few things are given in the question. That was the value of Kf they have given us, that is 1.86 kg mole minus 1. Then they have also given you the value of R, that is 0.0821. Please see this value because every time it is changing, so that value also you have to remember that what value they have given you, so that value only you have to use in your numerical portion. Then they have given you the temperature part, that was 300 Kelvin. They have already converted it into Kelvin, so there is no need to change it into degree Celsius or like that. Or osmotic pressure value they have given you 2.0, and they are asking you about the freezing point of an aqueous solution. So they are asking you about the value of your TS. They are asking you, right? Now everything whatever is been there is been always dissolved in the water. So aqueous means what? It means water. They are talking about water. So T naught value will be, it's about 100 degree. You know, you are talking about the freezing point, so it's 0 degree, and 0 degree when you convert it into Kelvin it is 273 Kelvin. So you know it, that aqueous means water, and T naught's value means your freezing point of the water will be in the pure state will be 273 Kelvin. This value you have to calculate. So let's see about it, what things are given to us. Now they are asking you about, they have given you Kf, they have given you osmotic pressure. So it means the question will be starting from the osmotic pressure point. So osmotic pressure CRT. Now what does this C mean? C is, if you remember, the C was N upon V, and it was equal to your molality. So, and if you focus on this part, from here you will calculate your M, molality. So let's put the value over here. 2 you are putting the value which is given to us. This value will calculate. R is being given to us, that is 0.0821 into 300. Temperature was given to us. So see, we can do it, we can easily calculate it. You have the calculators, please focus on the calculators only, because these values, this particular value we cannot calculate manually, so we have to focus on the calculator. I will also do it in the calculator part only, so I am just writing it down. So we have got this value of C, and it is related to your molality. So it is molality only that has been given to us, 0.812 m. Now we'll put the formula of delta TF is equals to KF into M. This value we have calculated, and if you remember the KF value also they have given us. So these two values we know how to calculate. So 1.86 into your value 0.0812. So delta TF first of all we'll calculate. So we got this formula, and we are using, by this formula we get this value of this thing. So delta TF is clear to us. No, now delta TF is equals to your TS minus T naught value. So this thing you can easily calculate. They are asking you about this thing, sorry, right? So over here it's bigger, so you put it over here, 273 minus T naught TS, it's about 0.15. so what we'll get it about TS will be 270, I think 2.85 Kelvin. This value will get. So I think this part you can do it by the help of the calculator. Now let's focus on this thing. Osmotic pressure of 0.01 molar solution of a electrolyte is found to be 0.65 atm at 27 degrees centigrade. Calculate the Vent-Hoff factors. What conclusion can you draw about the molecular state of the solute in the solution? Now let's focus on it, that what things are given to us. Now they are asking you about the this thing, about the Vent-Hoff factor you have to calculate, and you also have to explain about the molecular state. So let's see what things are given to us. The osmotic pressure, the value, let's see, is 0.65 atm. The molar concentration they have given you, C value is about 0.01, right? And temperature they have given you 27 degrees centigrade, so converted into Kelvin, 273 plus 27, it will be around 300 Kelvin, right? So now you know the formula. When you are applying the Vent-Hoff factor, you put I over here, right? And the same thing is being applied here. So you just put the values over here, I, and then 0.01 into its value is 0.0821 into 300 you'll put. So from here you can calculate the value of I. It's 2.6. when you do it with the help of the calculator, you'll get this thing. Now I value is coming greater than 1. I is greater than 1, we have seen that. So when I is greater than it's 1, it's mean I की value ज़्यादा है, तो it tells that it is a it tells that the electrolyte is ionic compound. Ionic compound and undergoes क्या जाएगा, dissociation in solution. We are just talking about few things now. So this is one of the numerical. Now class, we will focus on the other numerical. 1 molar aqueous solution of trichloroacetic acid, its formula is this, is heated to its boiling point. The solution boiling point is this much. Determine the Vent-Hoff factor of the acid, Kb is this much. So let's focus on the things what has been given to us. So our duty is first of all to calculate, to write down the values what has been given to us. So just I am writing the values. Kb is given to us. Then they have also given you about the temperature boiling point of the solution, है ना? So Ts value is also given to you 100.18 to convert it into Kelvin. So after converting into Kelvin, it will be 373.118 degrees centigrade. Now T naught water में ही है, 100 दिख ही रहा है, तो it will be about how much, 100 डिग्री होता है वाटर बॉइल्स करता है, तो आपका ये हो जाएगा 373 Kelvin will be there. So this much you can do it. From there you can easily calculate the value of delta TB. It will be delta Ts minus T naught. So 373.18 minus 373, how much you are getting? 0.18. So this much Kelvin, the value of delta TB is there. Kb you have got it. Now just see what things are given to us. They are asking you about the Vent-Hoff factor, and 1 molar solution is given, so molality value is also given to us. Fine. Now I have to Vent-Hoff factor I have to calculate. From this formula I can just easily put delta TB is equals to Kb into m. I can put it this value. So what is the case? So delta TB is been we have calculated just now, 0.18, and Kb's value has been given to us 0.512. M value is given to us is 1. I is also I am writing here, sorry. So I value I have to calculate. So when I'll calculate it with the help of the calculators. You also do it with the help of the calculator. You will get a value that is 0.18 divided by 0.512. How much will get the value of I? That is 0.35. Right? So this way you can calculate the value for the Vent-Hoff factor. So we are focusing on the Vent-Hoff factor parts because general ideas we have already discussed. Vent-Hoff were left. Now class, we will focus on this numerical. Freezing point of a solution containing 0.6 grams of acetic acid in 30 grams of benzene is lowered by 0.45 K. Calculate the Vent-Hoff factor. So they are asking you about the Van Hoff factor, and they have given you the values of the freezing point of solution containing this much, means weight of that thing. W, small w, they have given us 0.3 grams. Then big W they have given us 30 grams. Van Hoff factors they are asking. Delta TF value is 0.45 Kelvin. Over here few things are left. KF value also they have given us about 5.12 kg mole minus 1, and about atomic weights also you can calculate by it. H value is 1, C value is 12, O value is 16. So from here you can easily calculate the molecular weight also for your outcome, your acetic acid, because that is been dissolved in benzene. So acetic acid, when you calculate the molecular weight, it will come around 60. And this thing KF value also they have given us, it's about 5.12. So let's focus on this thing. Delta TF is equals to KF, but I also you have to calculate, because you are calculating the Van Hoff factor. I into KF into small w into 1000 upon big W into M, you write down first down, you write down M, molecular mass, into big W. So we can substitute the value over here. So this is about 0.45 I is there. KF is about 5.12. Small w is about 0.3 into 1000 upon big W value they have given us 30, and molecular weight is about 60. So from here we can easily calculate the values of it, and I will, when we will solve this thing, so I will be about 0.527 we will get. So you can, with the help of the calculator, you can easily detect the value of I. Now children, I have given you this numerical. 2 molar solution of sodium chloride in water causes an elevation in the boiling point by 1.88 Kelvin. What is the value of Van Hoff factor and what does it signifies? Means you have to calculate the value of the Van Hoff factor. After that you have to tell me if it is coming, if I is coming less than 1, then what is the case, or if I is equals to coming 1, equal to 1, then what is the answer. Then if I is greater than 1, then what will be your outcome. So that this particular question you have to do it by your own, and you have to show me, and you will post the answer, right? So that I could check your copies for that. So I am giving you this numerical, do this numerical. I will give you one more numerical also, you have to do that numerical also. Please use the calculators, the scientific calculator which we are focusing. So this scientific calculators only you will use. So you will do this numerical also. A urea solution water has boiling point of 100.18 degrees centigrade. Calculate the freezing point of the solution. This value has been there, and molecular weights वगैरह if it's been there, then you can focus by your own. So this way you will do the numericals. Okay, it's your duty to complete it.